Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagartha Viva Sampriktau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, welcome. Okay. So today we will continue with our Kṛdanta, right? Kṛdanta being the pratyaya, we add to a root to make a new pratipadika. Right? That's the Krit pratyaya, the final word, the final pratipadika is what we call Kṛdanta. Now we've done Krityaha, and we've done Trich, we'll equip these Kartri Krit pratyayas. Now again, we're looking at Nishtha. We've looked at Kta. Now today we'll look at Ktavatu. So this is page 63 in the book. Kta and Tavatu. Right? Kta being the default, right? We say it's like Karmani Bhute Kṛdanta, meaning that it's pointing to the karma and it gives the sense of past tense. It can also be Kartari when it's pointing to Gatyartha, something which has something with going, or Akarmaka, the word doesn't take a karma. Okay. We'll start with our new pratyaya Ktavatu today. And so I'm going to bring that up. Okay, feel free to pause me along the way. Okay. So this is one of the two. So in the Nishtha section. So Nishtha is a technical name for these two pratyayas, two suffixes, Kta and Ktavatu. Okay? So Ktavatu if we were write it in English, Tavatu, there's 7 things that we need to know. What it denotes is it denotes the agent, the karta of a past action. Okay, so each Kṛdanta has a main thing meaning and a secondary, right? The main thing is it points to a karaka. The karaka here is kartari, so it points to the karta. Okay, so if we're talking about Tavatu, we have to remember karta, right? Kartari Ktavatu. It's also of the past action, so it's bhute. Bhute means past. Okay, we'll see what this means, but kartari bhute. Okay, so this this pratyaya is going to point to the karta, and it's going to give the sense of past tense. Okay. Now we have all these letters. What happens is we have two it letters, kakara and u. Okay. So kakara goes away and this u goes away. So you're left with tavat. You're left with tavat. Okay. So tavat is the content of tavatu. Okay. When the kakara is it letter, it means there cannot be guna or vriddhi, which is a good thing, right? No guna or vriddhi can take place. And this u, when u is it letter, the declension of the new pratipadika is treated as what we call ugit. Okay, now this is a new word, ugit. Ugit is that which is uk, ukara as it letter. Uk as it becomes ugit. Okay, what that means, we'll see in the declension, meaning that there's this whole group of words that decline very similar when you have ukara as it letter. When you have ukara as it letter, then they all decline in the same way, even if it's a different pratyaya. Okay, we'll see this. Some modifications, these modifications are same as kta. So we're going to review some of those as well. Declines in three lingas, determined by the linga of a noun, which the Niṣṭhā ending word qualifies. Okay. Remember I said ugit, okay, right? So in punlinga napumsaka linga, ktavatu ending word declines like bhagavat. Like bhagavat. Bhagavat is actually one of those ugit. It doesn't come from this specific pratyaya, ktavatu. It comes from a different pratyaya but since it has u as the it letter, they decline the same way. So we'll see that. Okay, we'll see that declension in a moment. In Strilinga, e is added, and so declines like nadi. Yeah, I'll take the question. I'll just finish this section and then I'll take the question. Yeah. Okay. The Vigraha Vakyam, so Ktavatu ending word, is used in the Vigraha Vakya for Tinganta in past tense. So for example, if I want to write akarot is kr plus lang lakara, which is past tense. Kartari, third one. So for this Tinganta, I'll use the word kritavan, which is this tavatu ending word, which consists of krit, kri plus tavatu. So the Vigraha Vakya for akarot, you could say kritavan iti akarot, or you can do it the other way, akarot iti kritavan, because they both are kartari and they both give the past tense. Right? Or for example, tuam akaroho, madhyama purusha ekavachanam, or you could say kritavan asi. You are kritavan. Okay, that was a lot of information. The information that we need to know for right now, the key highlights, or is that it becomes tavat. It's very similar to kta in the way the modifications, which I'll explain that. And then it declines like bhagavat in Pullinga, Napumsakalinga, and Nadi in Strilinga. Okay, that's the main piece of information. Okay, so that much we can get. Kartri bhute, tavat, and declines like bhagavat. Okay, Har Prasadji, you had one question earlier? Please go ahead.
Yes, Mahodaya. A couple of questions. Now, in Bhagavat, which is in Atvanta ending word, coming from Bhaga, now, where is the Ukara there?
Yeah. So that's a great question. So there is no Ukara there. So this word Bhagavat doesn't come from this Tavatu.
It comes from Bhaga.
It comes from Bhaga.
Yeah.
Plus a pratyaya we call Matup, which we have not seen.
Yeah.
Okay, Matup actually has this U, which is going to be an it letter, which goes away. You see the U under Matu, this U goes away. So it's Ukara is it. When Ukara is it letter, then they decline in the same way. So Tavatu also has a U, which is it. So it's called Ugit. And so they're going to decline in the same way. Okay. So in the final form, you don't see U. But in the original suffix, there was an U, which was it letter.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that U, when it's it, has specific rules for declension. And so that's why they're grouped together.
So can you give me an example? Understand the Bhagavat Shabda, I understand. Can you give me an example using a Tautu Pratyaya, which comes like Agatavan?
Yeah, I'll do that in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions there, or is that okay? Okay. Let's look at some of these words, and then we'll look at the declension. Okay. So, for example, I want to make a word whose meaning is an agent, a karta, who has known in the past. An agent, a karta who is known. So I would take nya dhatu, right, to know, and I would add ktavatu, right? Ktavatu is suffix to the dhatu, know. By this addition of the suffix, nya is qualified to be an anga. Kakara and u of this should say ktavatu, nakta. Ka and u of ktavatu are it letters and hence elided. Right? So this becomes this, which is to say tavat. Fine. Now I add them together and it just becomes nyatavat. Now this is qualified. Now it's a pratipadika because I added this kṛdanta. So looking at this, nya plus tavat becomes nyatavat. Thumbs up, thumbs side, thumbs down. Okay, we just added. Now what this word means, nyatavat, it's kartari bhute, meaning it's the one who, and past tense, one who has known, one who knew, one who knew something, or one who has known something. Okay, so maybe they knew your father a long time ago. So one who has known. Okay, now if we want to decline this word nyatavat, okay, let's do that. Okay. So first, let's just look at Bhagavan and then we'll do nyatavat, okay? So let's chant Bhagavan first. Okay, Bhagavan's a little tricky. We haven't seen it in a while. Okay, the word is Bhagavat, but one is Bhagavan. So I'll say the whole line, then you can say the whole line after me, okay? Bhagavan, Bhagavanto, Bhagavantaha. Bhagavan, Bhagavanto, Bhagavantaha. Bhagavantam, Bhagavanto, then Bhagavataha. Bhagavantam, Bhagavanto, Bhagavataha. Bhagavata, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbihi. Bhagavata, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbihi. Right? Bhagavate, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbhyaha. Bhagavate, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbhyaha. Bhagavataha, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbhyaha. Bhagavataha, Bhagavadbhyam, Bhagavadbhyaha. Bhagavataha, Bhagavatoho, Bhagavatam. Bhagavataha, Bhagavatoho, Bhagavatam. Bhagavati, Bhagavatoho, Bhagavatsu. He Bhagavan. He Bhagavanto. He Bhagavantaha. Okay, this is the declension chart. This section is a little tricky. The rest we just do it like Marut. Okay, Marut was a long time ago as well, but you just add ta bhyambis, nye bhyambyas, nasi bhyambya. Okay. Okay, the word was nyatavat, right? Nyatavat. So 1-1, you can chant along with me if you can get it, okay? Or if you want to listen, you can listen. Nyatavan, Nyatavanto, Nyatavantaha. Nyatavantam, Nyatavanto, Nyatavataha. Nyatavata, Nyatavadbhyam, Nyatavadbihi. Nyatavate, Nyatavadbhyam, Nyatavadbhyaha. Nyatavataha, Nyatavadbhyam, Nyatavadbhyaha. Nyatavataha, Nyatavatoho, Nyatavatam. Nyatavati, Nyatavatoho, Nyatavatsu. He Nyatavan, He Nyatavanto, He Nyatavantaha. Okay, so there's your morning Sudoku, right? You wake up, this will keep your brain sharp. Doing this. Okay, so I see a question in the chat, and I'll take Harprasadji's question.
Mahodaya, this is my question. When we add mat ending pratyaya to bhaga, the one will be Bhagavan. It means one who has bhaga. It is not giving a past sense. So for example, Dhanavat is one who has Dhana. So how can it be Jnanavat is one who knew?
Yeah, correct. So that's why this is a little confusing that we're using this. This matup, this suffix used for Bhagavan is actually a tadditanta word. It's not even a Kṛdanta, first of all. It's
Oh,
one difference. The second thing is that it has totally different meaning as one who has, like you were saying, one who has bhaga. Now, this is a totally different meaning that we're seeing in Tavatu. The meaning in Tavatu is kartari bhute. So like
yeah.
kritavat, one who has done, or
I see.
nyatavat, one who has known.
Heard.
So we just have to separate the meaning context. The declension is the same.
Okay. Okay. So the declension is the same, but the meaning is different.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
And then I see there's a question in the private chat. 7 Bhagavati explanation, is that? So I think this is the question. So what we do is 7-1, we usually add E, right, to the word. If it's a consonant ending word, we just add E for 7-1. Oho, and then su. So Bhagavati, Bhagavatoho, Bhagavatsu. Yeah.
Just a question. Like if in a Sanskrit language, there's a rule that anything with the E sound is more like feminine, strilinga. So, it's a conflict of rules, correct?
No, so it's actually a little different. So that's first of all, when we add E, I'll show you. Where did that go? So usually we add a feminine suffix, it's long E.
Correct.
This is short ikara.
Mhm.
So that's one difference, is that when it's long E, then you usually think feminine, but if it's short E, that's not. There are short ikara feminines, like mati.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case. There's lots of E ending words that are not.
I thought it was maybe some very profound meaning that Bhagavan and Bhagavati is one. That's why the 7th case is one. I don't know. Is that something that possible, or is it just a rule?
Yeah, just a rule.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mahodaya, it is Bhagavati or Strilinga, not Bhagavati. It is an elongation.
Long Bhagavati.
You mean that Dirga is a Strilinga?
Dirga is 3 linga.
Dirga is Strilinga. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's look at some more words now that we got. Yeah, so here in feminine, right, Sri Pratyaya, E, long E is added. So the feminine form, Nyatavati, or if we have Bhagavati, long E, right, declines in the same manner as Nadi. So Nyatavati, Nyatavatyo, Nyatavatyaha. We can practice that too. Do we want to do that? Yeah, okay, let's practice that. Okay, here's Nadi. I come prepared, okay? In case you want it, I should have all the food I can serve, right? So long E. So Nyatavati is the word. Right? So 1-1. Nyatavati. Nyatavatyo. Right? So Nyatavatyo. Nyatavatyaha. Nyatavatim. I'm making it extra long for emphasis, right? More than it needs to, okay? Nyatavatyo. Nyatavatihi. Nyatavatya. Nyatavatibhyam. That's a long word, huh? Nyatavatibhyam. How many letters? Nyatavatibihi. Nyatavatyai. Jnatavatibhyam, jnatavatibhyah, jnatavatyaha. So jnatavatyaha. So becomes tya, tyaha. Jnatavatibhyam, jnatavatibhyah, jnatavatyaha, jnatavatyoho, jnatavatinam, jnatavatyam, jnatavatyoho, jnatavatishu. He jnatavati, short ikara. He jnatavati, he jnatavatyo, he jnatavatyaha. Okay. You ready for our quiz for today? Pop quiz. That's good. Okay. So all we have to do, we're not going to do all this yet, which we can do. It'll only take a second, but we're going to just identify the cases of these words. Okay. So, Kṛdavate. Okay, well, actually, before we do that, let's do this. We haven't seen these words. Okay. Let's see more examples before we do that quiz. Okay. Kṛdatu, to do, right? 8U, to do. Tavatu becomes kritavat, right? So tavatu becomes tavat. So just kritavat. Yeah? Okay, that's easy. Shru plus tavat, shrutavat. So kritavat, shrutavat. Easy. Okay, now we start getting into a little bit complexity. Now we have to remember what we did last week in kta. The same changes that happen there happen here. So okay, this is okay. I've changed the screen now. This is going back to kta. Okay, just KTA, kta and tavatu. Right now in class we're doing tavatu, and now but this screen just shows kta. Okay, in kta, it agama comes with the following dhatus of pat plus kta becomes patita. Right? Similarly with tavat. So pat, e tavat, patitavat, patitavat. Yeah? Vid, e, ta becomes vidita, viditatmananda, right? But if we put tavat, viditavat, viditavat. So viditavan, viditavanto, right? Exactly like that. Viditavantaha. So you get that extra ikara. I'll skip this for now. The last nasal letter of the dhatus are also elided or removed. So this makara or nakara, if it ends with makara or nakara or any nasal letter, they will go away. So gum plus ta becomes gata, right? In ta. Now, if I want to have tavat, same thing. Gum plus tavat becomes gatavat. This makara goes away. Gatavat. Nam plus tavat, natavat. Okay, natavat. Yam plus tavat, yatavat. Okay, makara goes away. Han plus tavat, hatavat. Okay. All this cha and ja becomes kakara. we call kutvam. So much becomes, with ta becomes mukta. But if I want to add tavat, I would say muktavat or buktavat or tyaktavat, or yuj becomes yuktavat. Okay, so these different changes come up. So now we can look at this. Kr plus tavat, kritavat. Shru plus tavat, shrutavat. Pat plus tavat, patitavat. Remember we saw pat and vid, you get that extra ikara. Patitavat. Vid plus tavat, viditavat. Okay, look at the meanings. One who has done, one who has heard, right, in the past. One who has studied. So tomorrow you can say, I studied tavatu, right? Viditavat, one who has known. Gam plus tavat, gatavat, makara goes away. One who has gone. Tyaj, this jakara becomes kakara. Tyaktavat. Buj plus tavat, buktavat, one who has eaten or experienced something. Okay, now we'll finish with our quiz. I'm just joking, I'm not actually doing that, but okay. If we look at the word kritavate, this is a kridanta word. Dhatu is kr, kritpati is tavatu. We won't say the vigraha for now, we're going to skip vigraha. The suffix denote the karta. This is kartri bhute vyutpatti. And the case doesn't say in the answer. Kritavate is 4-1. Like Bhagavate Namaha. Kritavate Namaha. Kritavate means one who has done, right? Kru means to do. So done is past tense, one who has done something. Gatavantaha. Gatavantaha. This is a Kṛdanta word. The dhatu is gam. The krit pratyaya is tavatu.
Vigraha is.
We're going to skip the vigraha. This denotes karta of past action. So this is kartari bhute vyutpatti. So this I want to keep saying this word because so we can remember. Kartari bhute vyutpatti. And the case
Is 1-3.
1-3. Perfect. 1-3. 1. So 4-1. 1-3. Oh. Tyaktavatsu. So that one should come easier. Tyaktavatsu. Dhatu is tyaj dhatu, to give up. Krit pratyaya tavatu. Suffix. This is kartari bhute vyutpattihi. It would mean one who has given up, right? But it'll be in the one who has given up, because this is saptami vibhakti ekavachanam. 7-1. Okay, we'll do one more and we'll finish up. Dattavan. Dattavan. Dattavan is just like Bhagavan. So this is 1-1. 1-1. Da dhatu to give, it has a lot of changes. You can finally get dattavan. So one who has given in the past.
Mahodaya.
Yeah.
Ktavatun. How can it be 7-1?
7-3, correct.
Correct.
7-3. Yeah. That's good. You keep me sharp, Harprasadji. I appreciate that. Sometimes in excitement, we lose the the words. 7-3. If it was 7-1, it would be Taktavati, right? Short ikara. Taktavati. That's what we're talking about. Okay. We'll finish here with our prayer. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om.